Hey, y'all.
Hello, everyone.
Rusty goes nuts.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening?
Hi, Miss Sharon. Hey, Pam. Hey, Renee from Texas. Hey, Singing Frog Farm. Barely got that one out. Hey, Willow. Hey, Monica. Hey, Donna. Hey, Susan. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hey, Greenwich Homestead. Hey, Arlene. Happy Monday, everyone.
Yes, happy Monday. It's snowy Monday
Tammy.
here. We officially got snow.
Yes, and tomorrow is the first day of December.
Yep. Hey, Mom.
So excited.
Yeah.
We love December.
Yeah. So we did a lot of things today.
Yes.
We got the advent calendar set up. We got some activities.
Well, have the visual. I don't have my master key.
You've got a few. You've got the first few days. We need to get the rest of it set up.
We do a lot in December. We do the advent calendar, which is a Christmas activity every single evening or day. It just depends on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll choose something and we'll do it. And then we read a book every night before bed for Christmas, a Christmas book. What else do we do? There's more.
Well, we like to go see lights and stuff
we
like
do
that too.
All that kind of stuff.
Which our town actually has quite a bit set up. It's pretty cool when you drive through, and then they have the Christmas lighting Friday.
Hey, so Tinker's wife. Yeah, so Decembers are busy, and then when it's all over, we miss it so much. But I think we're pretty much set up.
Yeah, Conrad Homestead, the chat is flying. Yeah. I love that y'all are coming in here so fast. But I did see your question. You asked how much snow we've got. Right now, we've got a light dusting.
Yes.
Some other parts in Kentucky got quite a bit more
Nora.
earlier in the day. We're the later in the day snow. It was like sleeting off and on all day. Like it would rain, then you would see those big slow, chunky snow drops when it comes into sleet. And then now it's officially moved over to snow and we're starting to get cover.
Yeah, which we have our huge window behind the curtains that we've been watching.
I told y'all.
Fancy Farmer wants to know if Jed is single.
If Jed is single, well, he's in the basement. Let's go all
officially, yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah. Y'all gonna have to talk to him about all that.
He has a complicated life. But yes, he's single.
Bobby,
thank
you.
So
$20 super chat. Too kind of you.
Lynn got her Stivers shirt on. I got it last week.
Yes.
Yay.
So if you all have gotten your Lordy Day shirt, post it in the Stivers tribe on Facebook. I can't wait to see them. I think we've seen a couple posted, and it's been awesome to see them. We're actually still waiting on ours.
It's cold in Southeast Texas. Whew, it's cold everywhere, I think, right now. Everybody's getting the snow coming through.
Yeah, we're going to drop into the 20s tonight, and tomorrow night it's going to be like 17 degrees. You can't see because of the couch, but I got the fire going and it got toasty in here.
Yeah. North Star.
That wood burning stove is legit and it has a fan to shoot the heat out.
Yeah.
And so we turned the heat off. It was 68 in here. That's what we had our heat on. I was like, let's turn it off. Yeah.
It's a toasty
and
74.
I put 4 little bitty pieces on it. And it's now 74 in here.
Yep.
And I haven't put anything on it. It's like just coals.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I love it. It's really fun to just have a fire for fun.
Well, it's different. See, this is the heat we're used to. We were used to it being 74 degrees in the house.
Yeah.
But comfy because you have cold pockets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you have wood burning stove heat, you have cold pockets in your house where it's not reaching. So it's it's 74 but cool.
Yeah.
Gas heat, 66 is hot everywhere.
Susan said the corn spoon bread is to die for. So glad
it's my favorite thing she makes on Thanksgiving.
Somebody else said, so glad that Jed joined the compound. Us too. It's been really awesome having him here. Sharon said, Jed, come to eat and my pretty daughter is single. Check out my Facebook.
Don't be taking it to Oklahoma.
No, he stays here.
Your daughter down to come to Kentucky?
Not have it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah. So we are gonna have just a 30-minute live tonight. We've still got some get ready for December stuff we got to do.
Still trying to find some stuff.
Yeah, moving things. We had all of our Christmas stuff, but we're starting to really fear that we left a very important piece behind.
I remember grabbing things though. I don't know.
I don't know where they are. So my great aunt had one of the really tall ladders. We did a video on it last Christmas when we got it. It's a really long ladder and it has a bunch of elves that you hang on the ladder.
It's very old, very antique.
Yeah, and it was one of my fondest memories because on Thanksgiving night, I would go to her house and help her put up her tree. And that was my favorite thing to put up. It was hers. And when she passed away, she left that for me.
Veronica says she remembers the ladder.
Yeah, for me and my family to keep that on. and we can't find it. And like, I'm like losing it.
I know we grabbed it.
I know we did
remember
too.
grabbing it. I remember seeing it in the U-Haul.
Yeah.
I hope we didn't leave it in there.
No, I mean, because I had to sweep the U-Haul out, and I had to do all that stuff, and they would not call us.
They would not.
No.
I hope so, kids.
No, gosh, no. But like, I swept it out, like it was all gone, and I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a ladder. It isn't like something that you fold and put into a box. Like, it's big. And I'm getting very nervous.
I know, I am too.
So we have a few more places to check, and so we got to get some of that stuff checked out.
Yeah,
but
a few more things to round up before December. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, so we do have a couple of funny stories, like minor things that happen over Thanksgiving.
Tasha said, "What's the status of a new baby?" We're not doing stories, we're doing questions.
I know, like a minor story.
No new baby yet.
Are we talking about you?
I guess I don't know who else we'd be talking about.
So we want to really like pay attention on this one, because we normally don't. Well, we do, but we don't, because we're usually telling stories. So like, we want to give you all some time and ask the questions. Sorry.
Hey, Dutch upgrade homesteading. No,
Chris, if somebody took my ladder during the goat event,
I don't think they would have taken that. I don't think that would be top on somebody's list. I don't know. Maybe, you never know. Bobby, we don't need any more ornaments. Thank you, though. We have a ton. We've got the whole box over here that we actually need to get the kids' tree set up, which is a whole other story. Yeah. Before I get to that, Greenwich Homestead, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. I wish you were my family.
We are family.
We are family. We absolutely are, always. Oh, yeah, so they had a little mini Christmas tree. Y'all probably remember it from the videos last year, a little white one. We got it out today, and it was stored in his garage where the goats were. And it smelled like a big old goat. So we had to put it on the front porch. So now we have to go get the kids a Christmas tree.
You ready? Because they're rolling in. Favorite new Christmas decoration in the new house.
Favorite new Christmas decoration. Oh gosh.
The fireplace for me.
Yeah, the wreath, just the whole mantle situation. Yes.
When are you going to start your summer veggie plants? We normally start February, March-ish.
Did you start the garden layout plans, location, and such? Yes.
Yes.
We're still finalizing it, but yes.
Yeah. So actually, in tomorrow's video, we did some garden stuff. So you'll get to see the beginning of that.
Debbie said, "Do you normally get snow there?" We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think they get much.
Well, just Kentucky in general is weird.
Yeah.
We always get an early snow and we always get a late snow. But when it's in winter, it's usually just rain.
Yeah.
And if we do get anything, it's sleet.
Right.
And then it gets super dry and cold.
Yeah. Somebody said, I have a question about your Thanksgiving. What's that? April? We will try to answer. Hopefully we can catch it again. How many goats are you down to, Conrad Homestead?
7. 6 girls and Buster.
That's right.
Because we had 10.
Yeah.
Where is Jed locating his home on the land? So that is TBD. We are going to get like the camper down here. And we'll just put that beside the garage. But he is looking into new things and what he wants.
Sharon said, are you really going to open a petting zoo? If so, how will you handle other people? We would like to long term. That'd be definitely in like the 5-year goal type thing. I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah. So real fast. So when we keep talking about the petting zoo, like we want to have it set up to be able to be a petting zoo.
Yeah.
We're not saying like let's do it and open it up like in next year. But we want to do the permanent fencing and get it more petting zoo set up for.
April said, does the dog always try to catch the embers from the fire? Yes.
Yeah.
Rusty's favorite things, which we talked about Rusty last week, and y'all know he's our goofy dog. He's our special little boy. He loves fire. He loves bubbles. He loves water. And he loves the side-by-side.
And he loves snow.
Yes, which he thinks snow is water and bubbles.
He was just biting at it.
So, yeah, that's Rusty. When you get a fire going, that is his focus for the next 24 hours. Even when there's not a fire, he gathers around the fire pit and waits for embers because he just loves it that much. He's a weirdo. I don't know. There's no one else like him.
When you buy the White House, do you think Jed would move there? Goodness and everybody. No. And that's nothing against any of that.
Yeah.
It's just that's not what he wants.
Yeah.
And that's okay. He has really enjoyed the off-grid lifestyle. Mm-hmm. He's enjoyed living tiny home, and that's what he wants to continue to do.
Yeah.
So applaud him for not taking the easy way out and just renting the White House.
Not settling.
Yeah. Right. He knows what he wants, and that's what he's going to have. So our goal, and a lot of people have asked about the White House, so that's good to mention. we do not own it yet. We are going to do it in the spring. We have to take a commercial loan out to do that. So we're just rebuilding to get the down payment for that action. And we'll do it in the spring, and then that'll be ours. And so our goals are for like an Airbnb.
Yeah. Let's see. Where did I?
Tammy, why couldn't he move his tiny home? Long story short, it was not paid off. This is out of their territory, and they would not move it. So their suggestion was pay it off in full or return it. And none of us, including him, have the money to pay it off. And so, unfortunately, it has to go back. Yeah. It's heartbreaking, but he's moved past it for the most part.
Mariah said, "How are the kiddos doing in karate and dance?" They're not, because COVID ruins everything.
Yeah.
So there's that. But we're having a good time at home.
Yeah.
We do karate and we dance at home. It's not the same, but
they will actually make cookies. We did not make them that day, but we are going to be making them with the stuff in that great package that we got.
We do a lot of Christmas cookies. A lot of Christmas cookies. That'll be fun. Airbnb, yeah, for sure. Definitely be an Airbnb or just family house to come visit. Probably Airbnb.
BB from Spain. Zach, would you have ever moved if your mother wouldn't have moved?
That's a good question.
That is a good one. So yes, we would have. However, the bigger question is more of, would we have moved if Gary didn't die? I think that's the bigger question.
She never would have moved.
Right. She would have never moved. And I don't know if it would have strongly crossed our mind at the time, because we had big plans. We had a future. We knew what a 10-year goal was there that we wanted. But then when he passed, that kind of changed everything. And then so it got our minds thinking differently. And we had already decided that we wanted to move before Mom did. Mm-hmm. But then I think we were kind of holding until Mom was like, yes. And then so when she did, then we felt good. Like, okay, now we're all in. And then Grammy Karen and Gray Bear, they were already in when we were. So to answer your question, yes, we would have, but probably not as quickly as we did if Gary didn't pass.
Another thing that we hadn't talked about much is there was a timeline. It had to be done from a year from when Gary passed.
Right.
There had to be decisions made, or we would have all gotten ourselves in a situation that we didn't want to be in.
Yeah, because
so it was accelerated. Yeah, for sure. Even if that didn't happen, it was pushed up.
Right. Mom wasn't, even if like the emotion piece wasn't there, like the money piece on the mortgage was going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
She was only able to pay a year's worth of the mortgage, and so that year was coming up, and I was like, all right, decision time. Do we all want to just battle to stay here, or sell? And like Mom's living in an amazing retirement place now.
All made the right decision.
We all did, 100%.
Yeah. It would have gotten bad.
Sticky.
Yeah. Somebody asked, is there a good housing market here? I wish I could say yes, but no. There's not. No, because I mean, we looked a lot in this area, and this was the only place that we could find.
Well, yes and no. So yes to what she's saying, but also yes, because there's so many things, but they're going the same day.
Yes.
Like, I mean, that's the problem. Like, things are popping up and then they're gone that day. I mean,
the hardest thing about the housing market here is you either get a really nice house or really nice land, but it's really hard to find both. And somehow we found both of those, and that's why we acted so quickly, because we knew what else was available, and we were either going to have a shack on a bunch of land that was unusable, or we were going to have a nice house in a neighborhood with no land. So that's why we acted so quickly. And a lot of people said we rushed it, but we knew what was out there, and we knew what was going to happen. So
we've been looking for a long time. Vicky Rayburn, what is the name of Jed's channel? Jed Hutchison.
Yes.
Just his first last name.
Maybe he's decorating their tree while listening to us. That's awesome.
Caitlin, favorite dream for the future new 5-year plan? 2 high tunnels.
Yes.
Big garden area.
Yeah.
And having classes here.
Pumpkin patch.
Petting zoo. Teaching people how to do this.
Stands.
Yeah.
All the things.
A
big working farm.
Yes.
That's not just for us.
Right.
It's for everyone.
It's a big community thing.
Oh my goodness. Tammy said the house next door just went up for sale for $414,000.
Hey, that's good for you. That's good news. Hopefully they sell it for that much.
What is something you did not expect to love about the new house? I don't know.
Wow, Rusty. Hadn't barked all night and just losing it. What did I not expect to love about the new house?
Oh man.
I mean, I know it's gonna love everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe the basement. Like the basement gives me a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
That I don't.
I was excited about the basement.
Well, I was, but now I'm excited. Like we were excited about the root cellar part, but I'm also excited about finishing it at some point. Yeah, you know, I think about taking a 2-bed, 2-bath house to a 3-bed, 3-bath house with a living area and entertainment area, and that's exciting. I think that's the only one that I wasn't expecting to get as excited about.
Team Benson said, "Will you teach medicinal garden classes?" Yes, absolutely.
We want to teach all the things. I mean, that because a lot of people ask us why we get it. We're like, wow, we're so much about like YouTube and doing this and that, and it's about just helping people learn.
Yeah.
It's not about the money part. It's just we really have a passion in this, and we want to continue to share it and get other people excited about it.
Thank you, goodness, and everybody. I hope so. The Banks Homestead said, "What's the best way to use worm castings?" I don't know.
We actually don't use them. That's what it is.
If you're looking for a worm person, Natalie from Hey It's a Good Life is your girl. We're not really worm people. Raylan has her like hobby worms that she loves, but we don't.
Conrad Homestead, have you looked into NCRS grants for greenhouses? We had at our old place, we did not qualify, so we're getting in touch with the extension office here, and we're going to ask about that.
Kathy said, "How's the comfrey cutting?" It's really good, and so you'll see this in tomorrow's video. But my mom and stepdad's new house has comfrey growing, so if ours fails, I'm going to cut some of hers. I'm really excited about that. It felt like a silver lining. It was like, okay. That's great.
Striker the Psyker, just because I don't care about football right now. Go Dolphins.
I thought you were going to say no.
No, I don't care. I don't. I mean, they got Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's the beard man. I don't mind him.
Oh, my goodness. Tammy said freezing rain and lights flickering over here. Woo.
Hopefully everything stays on.
I had a dream about your basement the night you posted it. North Star said, "That's funny."
That's awesome. BB from Spain again. Will you have a pond and fish? At this time, no. Well, tomorrow's video, you might get a little bit of that. Not what you're thinking, but a similar aspect of that. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see if it doesn't take up too much room, we can have something like
that. Bob said, "What is your next animal for your petting zoo?"
Turkeys.
Turkeys, yeah.
I miss my turkeys. Gosh, I miss my turkeys.
I know he probably won't agree with this, but I want to get our rabbit colony back up and running.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Peppy is just enough.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Because they won't be in the petting zoo.
No, they're not going to be in the petting zoo.
No, we agreed one pen. If they don't fit in the pen, they don't belong here. Not right now.
But we are trying to get an order placed for chicks.
Yeah.
Too. Meat chickens and laying hens. So we always try to do that in the wintertime to get ready for the spring. So we're going to try to get that going here shortly. When are the goats due?
Goodness and everybody.
February.
So excited.
Oh, wow. She said you dug a secret room behind the wall to the right of yourselves. That's wild. Oh, it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. I have to check that out.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's stone. I don't think we could.
Dig anything.
Mm-hmm.
The goats are doing great now.
IVL,
everything's fine. Everybody's settled in. And
oh, yes. Antonio said sheep. We have talked about that, actually.
We have, but they won't be in the same pen.
No, they'll be separate. I'm thinking we'll have to move them. We'll move them to different pastures, but I'm thinking to start over in the far right corner.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at our property, the right corner, and then kind of shift them back through pastures. But I
know her saying that has been like I don't know why this has came up in like the past month, but right and left on things. She said if you're looking at our property to the right, like that's how you explain right and left.
I think so.
Like
if you're looking at it,
right?
Because it's not.
Well, no, it's accurate. But what I'm getting at is like people say the right side of the goat is where they hold the baby.
Yeah.
But like if you have no idea, like is it when I'm looking at the goat? Or when I'm like behind the goat, like is it the goat's perspective or when I'm looking at the goat?
Right.
And like I need to get a new CV axle for Buzz because we ripped that thing to shreds.
Yeah.
And it says right axle, left axle. Was it me looking at it or is it when I'm sitting in it? Two different ones. I don't know.
Andy said, "Thank you so much for that super chat," and said, "How are you going to deal with the clay here?"
Yeah, so we've battled that forever.
The fence guy did say that he did not find any clay.
Yeah, that's where I was going to lead to. We have here is pretty decent topsoil that we got going on. It's not heavy clay, which is nice, but we're still going to be doing a lot of amendments onto it. And we don't have near as much rock as we did at our old place, too.
He just said, how's the sourdough starter doing? It's about as good as it was when you saw it the last video. Actually, probably be worse. I got to work on it. None of the weekends over. I'm going to focus on.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you, Alice.
Second floor at Homestead.
Oh.
Jed is comfy in the cellar. We've done some mopping and cleaning. I tell y'all what, it's almost like a halfway finished basement right now.
Debbie said, how are the kids handling them being upstairs sleeping and y'all being downstairs sleeping since she moved? They're actually doing
They love it.
Very lovely. They are so enjoying their own space. Raylan, maybe a handful of times, has come down because she had a bad dream. She's only 5. It happens no matter where you are, even if you're in a hotel. But they love their rooms. They love their area. And they're just really happy to be where they are.
Erica Hinkle, what are your YouTube goals for 2021? Good question. Our stretch goal is 100K in 2021. We would like to be at 100K subscribers, but not at the sacrifice of our views.
Right.
So that's
our viewers.
Right. So the views and viewers need to grow just as much as the subscribers grow. That is a big, big thing with YouTube. Sometimes you can go just lights out on a video and gain the subscribers, and then they don't hang on. So we like the natural growth because that is what builds the Stive tribe. People that get invested and want to be the family.
Thank you, Bobby, so much for that.
Thank you. So yeah, 100,000 is a stretch goal. And we'll take it either way it comes, but that's the goal.
Bonnie said alpacas. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's really something we want to dabble into. Ostrich.
So like, you know, the alpacas
and
like that.
Maybe a horse or two.
All these things we were saying, I'm seeing my garden like disappear.
Yes, my sourdough is screaming, feed me.
But I really do want an ostrich. Like I've had dreams of ostrich forever.
Yeah.
We will probably get some donkeys eventually. They're great protectors as well. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Right now, we're content with our animals, and we just want to
Adele.
focus on gardening and getting it set up.
Erica Hinkle, are you by chance our neighbor? Or one of our neighbors? That would be cool.
Ah.
That would be awesome if you were.
Story time. Real quick story time. It's just a short one, and it just caught us funny, and it's about Grandma Karen because this is in the Thanksgiving video. And after I kept it in, I was like, no one's gonna know what we're talking about. Right. Maybe they'll think it's funny. So we've had this ornament stitching thing that kids do for a minute.
Somebody of you actually sent it to us.
Yeah,
and it's really, really cool.
But we knew it was going to take some extensive time and tedious
I
work.
was saving it for December for a Christmas activity.
Yeah. So Raylan's been begging us every night to do it. I'm like, man, we don't have 3 hours to sit down and stitch this thing up because it's like it is sewing, but kids sewing kind of thing. Well, anyways, long story short, Jen and I are cooking Thanksgiving. We say, hey, Raylan, why don't you grab that ornament thing and see if the grandparents will do it with you? And of course, they said yes because they're great grandparents. When I say grandparents, Mamaw, my mom, Grandma Karen, her mom, sat in the dining room, got the kids in there, and they started going at it.
Hold on, pause. Karen said, will we build a bridge somewhere on your property? It would make good stories. And that reminded me of when Garth built the bridge with his daughters that summer. Yes, we need to do that.
Yeah.
That would build.
We do have 2 bridges we could build.
Yes.
So, yeah, kidding, bye. They were starting to sew and things were going well, and it's ornaments that you put in. You just go in and out, put a little stuff into it. Well, they made a couple. Things were great. Well, it was Raylan's turn. And now given they were here the night before, they were here all day that day, Raylan wears herself out quick when people are here. So they started doing the stitch and they started going, and Raylan was with Grandma Karen. And all of a sudden, next thing I know is we're hearing lots of arguing between Grandma Karen and Ray Ray. And then my mom pumping in every once in a while, Ray, it's fine.
But also like giggling in the background.
Yeah, giggling. And I'm like, what is going on in there? And they're like, she thinks it's something that it's not. And like we were trying to explain to her
she thought Santa's belt should not be made out of felt.
Right.
It should be made out of something else.
And probably actual belt.
Raylan is very crafty. And when she wants something, she wants it to be the way that she wants it.
Right. And then when she's a little tired, she really won't listen.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just make it whatever she wants it to be. Like, because we weren't in there. And they're like, we can't. That's what we're trying to tell everyone. We're telling her it can be whatever she wants to be, but it is what it is. Like, it's a felt belt. It fits on there.
Yeah.
And it's just
The trash.
yeah. So then they just keep going and going on, and Ray Ray's like, it's trash. It's just trash.
Yeah,
and like
she told my mom, she said, this is trash. Straight trash.
Straight
After my mom
trash.
has literally been working on it for like 2.5
They
hours.
have all been in that dining room for 3 hours working on these things. And so I finally come in there and I'm like, Karen, what's going on? She's like, she wants it to be, and then like I was kind of like, just let it be. Like, let it be. She's like, I can't make the felt belt not felt. So we get that calmed down. Everybody's chilled out. We get the Santa done. Raylan's.
Well, I pulled Raylan aside and I was like, Raylan, listen, I understand you're tired and you're upset and you think it's trash, but it's not. I said, it's actually really beautiful and y'all worked really hard. I said, Grammy's been doing this with you for a really long time. Let's be grateful for that time and not worry about what you think it should have been because it's gorgeous. And put it on the tree. Go, be happy
Be proud
that you
of
spent this
it.
time with Grammy and Mama.
So.
And I actually told her, I said, I want you to go apologize to Grammy because you hurt her feelings and this is too much. We shouldn't be acting like this.
Yeah. So, like a little time had passed. Like we were eating dinner. Like we had art, we prayed, we had food, we ate, did this and that. Raylan ate. I mean, everybody had calmed down. Everybody calmed down.
Meanwhile, Raylan's like thinking about her apology.
Yeah.
She's not a very good apologizer.
Right.
She's kind of like me.
Yes. So what you all saw in the video when I got the beautiful picture of Grandma Karen eating, you're welcome. Raylan, they're talking about that event.
And Raylan was starting to apologize.
Yes.
And Raylan's way.
And Karen says, well, Ray Ray, I had a lot of fun. And Ray Ray says, well, I had a little fun.
Yeah.
And, and then Karen's face, it was priceless. And then she starts laughing. Well, okay, I had a lot of fun. I felt so bad for Grandma Karen and my mom that they spent 3 hours in our.
Yeah, my mom was telling me, she was like, I'm sorry it didn't turn out what you wanted to be, but I still had a lot of fun. And Raylan was like, remember, I only had a little fun.
I only had a little fun.
That was her way of apologizing, though.
Yeah, so if you got that clip in the video, that's what that was about. The felt belt that shouldn't have been felt.
Your mom wants you to get the ornaments.
Oh yeah, let's
Did Raylan even put hers on there?
Oh,
or did she throw it away? She said it was trash. It's like, lordy day, child. She takes her craft seriously.
Did she not put it on?
I don't think she did. Or she might have, and then she took it off. Because I haven't seen it since. She's still mad about it.
Wow. Straight trash.
Trash. So here's the one that Wyatt made.
Yeah, so this is
0 complaints.
And so y'all think about this. See all the stitching?
Yeah.
Imagine doing that with a
time.
5-year-old that's tired.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Grandma Karen and Mama for the dedication.
Beautiful.
It was.
It was a snowman, and the belt was beautiful. The whole thing was perfect, and it was a really good kids craft. But for some reason, Raylan just.
I mean, we're talking glue and stitching and stuffing here. Like that takes some dedication to get that done.
Oh my gosh, too funny. We do need a cow. It was fun. Only child syndrome, tired too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much so tired.
I don't see it.
Maybe she took it upstairs. Too funny. That sounds like a memory. Definitely was.
Yeah.
One that we won't forget. Hey, Outdoors with Eric. After Christmas, you should put which kid did it in the year. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that.
We'll find the snowman that says straight trash 2020.
Goodness and everybody. So do you think you'll get more snow where you are compared to where you were?
It's up in there. We are higher elevation here than what we were before, but we're further south than what we were. So like we're kind of waiting to see.
Just a little fun. Oh my gosh.
Needs to be the next shirt. Just a little.
Yeah, I just had a little fun. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what's going on in your front yard? So we got some Instagrammers that follow us on here. Yeah, you'll find out in the video tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you'll see it. It's an unfinished project, but it'll get done.
See, Melanie, I can't do anything new. It's kind of like one of those things. Like if you want a 2500 Dodge, but you settle on a 1500, you're always going to think, what if I just got the 2,500? That's like an emu and an ostrich to me.
Right.
Like I can't go emu because I want an ostrich.
By the way, I still need my eyebrows waxed, and we have family pictures Thursday.
I'm not telling her she can't do it.
Just throw that out there. We have family pictures Thursday. We've never had family pictures done with the 4 of us. Isn't that crazy? Raylan,
Not
stop.
like officially.
That's like embarrassing to it.
Andy, I will never own another Chevy ever in my life. We used to be a Chevy family, and they have completely let me down in the past years. We are officially moved to Dodge.
Yes, for sure. Oh my goodness. Is it 8:30? It is.
Yeah.
So we said we were only going to do 30 minutes tonight because we still have so much stuff to get done for December rolling around tomorrow. And Christmas stuff coming. We're really excited. Are we doing Vlogmas? Let's just go ahead and announce it so we do it. Let's do it. We're doing Vlogmas.
That's every day, right?
Uh-huh. We're doing Vlogmas for December. And I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Can we do like 14 days of Vlogmas?
No.
No. We're counting it in.
We're doing it. I've been thinking about it for a month. We're going to do it. We're going to do Vlogmas. We'll have a video every single day of December. Hopefully. I mean, what happens if we don't?
Yeah, we're going to strive for it. We're going to strive for it. Yeah, so if we do that, it's not going to be all like 20-minute videos and this and that, but we will definitely.
Some will be short. Some
we'll definitely give it our best
and they
effort.
won't all be Christmas. Some will just be, our date.
Yeah, it's called Vlogmas, but it's really just posting a video every day.
Right.
Kind of like you would with an advent calendar kind of thing. So we will do our best, and the lives on Monday count.
Yes.
Like don't be counting the Monday video and the live.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a lot of editing.
All right. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you to the moderators and all the super chats.
Yep.
We love y'all. And tomorrow's December. I hope you're all as excited as we are.
Yeah.
It feels like December is
finally we don't look crazy. Like it's normal people trying to put up Christmas.
Yay.
All right,
December is the best month of the year.
Yes, it is. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.